Contact. Contact. Weird. Okay. There we go. Had some streaming issues. Had the streamy weemy issues. You streaming again? Yeah, 2 streams in one day. Surprise! Welcome everyone. After the streamy oopsies, we are back. We are here. We are playing Magic. Linux based. Yeah, let's get rid of this bitch. I freaked an outage by switching and running it. So by switching and running it, run it from bash to dash. Dash is about 4x faster than bash. Wow. Nice. Dash hate. Damn, bro. Fuck this guy. God. All that damage from one fucking person. Oh my god, that fucking guy is lifelink. What a loser. Still fucking gets it. Should have killed that. Doesn't even fucking matter at this point. Change 7 seconds boot time on my Gen 2 to 4 seconds. Based. Now you have 3 seconds every day. That's a return on... Yeah, I lost this. The amount of time that you have saved is immeasurable. Now you can spend it more of it watching me. And memes. And smoking crack. 3 things you can do all at the same time. Alright, first L. I do have to... I got my cheeks collapsed in that one. Remember, optimal boot time. Every second counts. Optimal boot time is important. Same thing with optimal compiling. Why buy it? Why get a new furnace when you can just compile Gen 2? I'm gonna change watching on the phone. I normally watch on phone to computer. Gen 2 base instead. Gen 2 base inside. Yeah, very base. Yeah, nice. That's how you should. You should be watching truly only through free and open source software. Anything else is proprietary, is bannable by admission, meaning that if you admit that you are using proprietary software, you will be banned. And I will talk personally to the owners of YouTube and get your account permabanned. I'm actually going to, I don't know if it's going to be, it's most likely going to be this week. I'm going to take maybe a week, I don't know, I haven't decided the time, but I'm going to take a period of maybe like 4, maybe 6 days at most away from streaming so that I can focus on something else. Don't worry, Android is fast. True. But is it Graphene OS? Because that's the true Giga Chad Android. But I need to I have to do another episode of my podcast this week or maybe next week, sometime over the weekend. And I have some other things that I want to work on. And then I'll come back to streaming. Nice. Oh, yes. Maybe figure out what else I want to stream in the placement of magic. Based. And see, maybe pick some different times that aren't fucking 11 at night. I mean, I don't have too much of a choice, but I do, like, when I do get home, I do wait till like 10 for some weird reason when I could just hop on at like a different time. Maybe some 7 a.m. streams. Ooh, should have not attacked with him. Someone's gonna block. Someone's gonna block him, yeah. I wish I could play Doom and stream at the same time, but my poor GPU is not allowed. Get all that health back. Now in Gen 2, based, yes, true. Oh my god, this This fucking guy. Oh, I gotta stop attacking with him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I'm good. No. And the thing is, like, you know, RP my GPU in fucking NVIDIA. I feel like maybe that's it, or I'm just not doing something right. I mean, I feel like I should have enough VRAM to do both. Yeah, I fucked up that one. Five, 9, 10. My CPU is fit to handle installing Arctics in a VM and watching live stream at the same time. My 16-year-old computer is based. That is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing about Linux in general. Is it has the ability to run very efficiently on old hardware. And I guess like that's my main argument for Linux in general. 7. Man, this is really annoying. This is super annoying, by the way. I need that one card that prevents them getting health. But Linux in itself is very efficient at. God, this is so fucking lame, dude. Fuck this guy. What a fucking cunt. An absolute loser. These fucking cards, man. Lifelink is fucking bullshit. It is absolute dog shit. Oh my god. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna hit no attack. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, it doesn't matter what I do, actually. Even if I attack with all 5, 6, 7, 8. God, dude, Lifelink is such a fucking pussy card. And they're gonna get it. They're gonna get their health back with one fucking card. Like a fucking bitch. But like Linux is super efficient on just old hardware. Yep. Oh my god, what a... Alright. Yeah. One fucking card this stupid cunt has, and they just fucking absolutely... No, I'm tilting. I'm tilting. Tilt gone. One chill. Just getting fucking ass cards like right off rip. Nope. I don't understand that shuffle, but whatever. My like very shit laptop that had like 4 gigs of RAM ran Linux completely fine. Which and Ubuntu of all things. Like, and Ubuntu is pretty heavy. And the funny thing is, oh, where the fuck were you? Oh my god, I'm tilted already. This hand is what I literally fucking need. Whatever. That's why like when people are like, cubes of width, you need 16 gigs of RAM. And you're like, no, you don't. I did it with 8. I actually did it with less. Yeah. Everyone overestimates the power of RAM. They literally think it's like the main requirement. It's retarded. I used cubes way before I even upgraded my RAM. I just upgraded my RAM because I wanted more virtual machines. And even before that, I was doing fine. I didn't need it. It's the people that say that if it either A, never ran Cubes OS as a daily driver, A, or B, they're bottlenecked everywhere else and they're just blaming the RAM. Like, honestly. Because I think when people make those statements, they inhibit the idea, they instill this idea to people, and then when 2 gig swap, that's crazy. That's crazy small, by the way. 4 gigs of RAM is very small. I'm not gonna play it. That's, I don't know if I could get away with 4 gigs. 8 gigs was enough. Like, I remember this guy was like, or this person just in general on the internet was like, you can't use this much RAM. And I'm like, I did. And they're like, how many VMs did you run? And I'm like, that wasn't the question. The question was, you can't. Like, you know, sorry, that wasn't the statement. The statement was, you can't. And I'm like, yes, you can. And then they shift their goalpost. They're like, but how many VMs do you run? That's irrelevant. If you said it was not usable, it's completely 100% usable. And I think that it inhibits the idea, it instills in people's brains when they search on the internet, how much RAM do you need? From the developers themselves, they said you can get away with 6. The people that fucking maintain it. Like, how much more evidence do you need? The people that run it. That's why it's funny. Like, when people, like, make these insane goober claims. 1.5 gigs when Firefox is playing. When Firefox is playing a video. Firefox is blow. We all know this. Let me see. What's my max resources right now? H-tab. Right now, I'm using 9 gigs. Ooh, God, that hurts. I'm streaming. I'm playing a game. I have a ton of tabs, 2 gigs of RAM. For a VM makes 3.5 gig swapness is like a 5%. Is 95% needs to be used to start swapping. Actually using 3.1 gig. Right now, I'm using 9 gigs. I'm streaming, which is heavier on my CPU anyways. And I have a ton of tabs open. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tabs. And I'm not even using 10 gigs of RAM. And I'm using Brave. Brave is... Garuda's environment is heavy in my opinion. It is. I acknowledge that. I went in there knowing that. Garuda, I think, even says it themselves. They're like, we're not light. If you want it light, they give you the option. They give you options for different like desktop environments that are more resource efficient, that aren't taxing you. I think the lightest Linux environment I've ever used. Woo. Probably Solus. Solus felt light. Solus, yeah. It might be heavy to some people, but that felt light. It felt chill. Very minimal. Actually, no. Did I use... Kali Linux is super fucking heavy. I used Kali. Kali Linux was probably the heaviest. For me, it's Alpine Linux. Yeah, Alpine Linux is probably the lightest that I've tested. In terms of use, it's definitely Solus. Solus was my favorite Linux to run on. My favorite desktop was I used Bungie. It was my favorite distro I ran on my laptop, honestly, before Cubes. Their package manager was really interesting. It was just kind of chill. It was very calming, very, very chill. I had a very chill time. I loved it. I forget what desktop environments Alpine supports. Good evening, Frank. I was just deleting my OS to make sure I got my backups. Absolutely. That's how you know you have good backups, is you should always test them. You don't have to test them like on a consistent basis. You just have to test them like I say like every 6 months. Go in and test your backups. Then you know they're actual backups, because there's nothing worse in this planet than thinking you have a backup and it's not tested. And fuck about RFS. Just massive hate. The only thing I could say, this is actually like my biggest negative with Graphene OS, is their backup using Seed Vault. Seed Vault is dog shit. And I hope they fucking figure it out in the future. Please make it work. I think that's the biggest complaint that I could, if somebody asked me what's the negative Graphene OS, like the biggest negative, their backup system. 100%. Alpine supports LXQT, LDE, GNOME, KDE, Sway, Ice Cream, Fluckbach. Yeah, I don't even know half these fucking one beyond GNOME. I use GNOME, I think, a lot. Or KDE. Do I use KDE Plasma? Yeah, I'm using Plasma right now. Yo! Oh, that stupid cunt got rid of it. What a loser. And Sway is like, I don't think I've really used too many tiling window managers, to be completely honest. Or Ice Cream. Oh, sorry, Ice Window Manager. Ice Window Manager. I believe that... What is it? Doing it is dope, they say. DWM. I've never really cared for tiling window manager. I just don't like the idea of hotkeys and just honestly. Motherfucker immortal? Or does he just have from Suckless Software, DWM? Is it actually Suckless? Maybe we should install Alpine. That's the true Giga Chad. Yeah, it's like the software that sucks less. Yeah, I've never understood suckless systems. I know, like, I guess, like, I understand the premise of it. But I don't like the software. I just generally don't use it. But maybe there's some malice to it. Motherfucker. I am not doing so sexy right now. Why is it when I get this card, they always have the fucking best fucking big fat bussy fucking defense against it? Like, it's almost useless. But fucking retards get it and they could just fucking clap my cheeks. God, I fucking hate. I hate these fucking I hate these retards that shovel. I think it's kind of a self-ego therapy. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like, everyone thinks that their like software is not gonna. Everyone thinks their software sucks less. Loser. Please give me something that can just fucking wreck him. Come on, man. Oh my god, dude. I can't. Even if I get this, not winning that. Fuck you, Wizard of the West Coast. You bunch of pussies, man. The way you shuffle your decks. Oh god, this is fucking. That's embarrassing. But whatever. It's cool. Let's see. Alpine Linux. I'm tilted. I haven't been tilted in a minute. It's because I'm sober. Huh. Is it here? I mean, they are kind of like the classic Linux elitists. Yeah. It makes sense. Alpine Linux. Yeah. Yeah. In boxes. It's not like Alpine supports. It's not like there isn't pure OS. Clear Linux. Intel Corporation, guys. Fine. Look at that. Let's give it some memory. Let's give it. OpenRC. Is it root? What is it? Dude, you only need 2 gigs for web surfing on XCV Alpine. True, but we need to do overkill. Remember, everything needs at least 8 gigs of RAM. Let's first each time. Neo. No. Okay, what's the install command? It is GNOME boxes. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, no internet. Interesting. Add HTOP. No internet. Huh. Gotta have that Spotify on terminal, of course. True. APK add HTOP fast fetch. Oh. Wow. Okay, we're gonna set up a internet then. That's weird. Hmm. UDHC DHCP. Oh, you need community repos. Huh. When uploading a system lacks internet connectivity, several methods can be employed to manage packages and perform updates locally. One approach involves to copy APK files to local storage units such as USB stick or CD-ROM, and then installing it. Oh, nice. For scenarios internet is available, it's possible to prefetch necessary APK files to store them locally. They can be achieved by download. Oh, interesting. Hmm. How did you miss the last? Oh, I'm retarded. No such device. Interesting. Interface. Okay, default. How mysterious. Huh. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. How mysterious. Okay. See what the Alpine stocks say. Hmm. Interesting. Oh my god, run it contains so many bashims. Why can't you just use dash on it? That's a good question. Hmm. Okay, let me try this again. FreeBSD mentioned. Oh, so you need a reboot after logging in. Oh. Oh. That makes sense. So back to unnecessary amount of RAM. I feel like you're conspiring with 300 people right now, but I can't see. No, there's someone else in the YouTube chat. You should be able to see it. Definitely not 300 people. Once I hit 300 people, don't worry. I'll remember who was here for my four viewer streams. Okay. First person to like the live stream. Yeah, of course. Names about how do guys in general. System command setup. Oh, okay. Wow. Select keyboard layout. US. Select variant for or abort. US. Joking, but I think you might be streaming on 300 servers right now. I am streaming on 300 servers right now. To change my public IP address rapidly every second. This is sponsored by Super Secure NordVPN. Woo! I have no idea what any of this means. U.S. intelligence. U.S. Caching server. Enter the system host name fully qualified from, e.g., for example, localhost. Big balls. Do you want to do any manual network configuration? No. I want it to do it for me. Fuck it. Reinstalling Arctic with OpenRC in the VM. You can't stop me. Do you want to do any manual network configuration? DNS domain name bar.com. No. 9.9.9. New password. Time zone. We're just gonna do Portugal. America. You're on the captain's radio hour. What's that one movie? Pirate Radio. That was a sick movie. You know, it's funny. I thought Chicago was, yeah, Chicago. The fuck? My brother, what? What times are you in? uh, guess. I forgot. Yeah, operating systems are BusyBox, Proxy, none. Which NTP client, BusyBox, Open, PT, Crony, or none? Oh wow, BusyBox, NTP. There was this channel a long time ago I used to watch called Had Bad Address, Mirrors Up and Down. We get a bad address. Okay. Find and use the fastest mirror. Show mirrorless F. Warning, no mirrors found. Use random mirrors. Huh. U28 if you live around Chicago. Notice available. Try boot media CD-ROM. I just picked Chicago because it's pretty much center. There's this channel on YouTube called by Kip K, and he inspired me to learn about electronics. Honestly, it was very cool. I don't know if he makes content anymore. It kind of sucks. Made me find Maker Faire and shit. You didn't set up network or dist, I don't think. I don't think I did either. I might. Let's redo this. We now know. We now know. Dun, 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 dun. We now know. Let's do 2 gigs. Storage 4. I think you're very skilled on these things. No, I'm not. I'm not skilled. I'm guessing all the time. All right, beautiful. DNS domain, bar.com. Um, let's see. Well, oh, you can set up Alpine for diskless mode. RAM it and only run from there. This mode is extremely fast and can save unnecessary disk spin ups, power, and wear. Alpine Linux uses this method to boot into the ISO installation. Set Alpine script configures the installation system configure to boot like this if disk equals none is specified. Wow. By the way, man, what do you think of Artie? The tour rewritten in Rust. I think it's cool, but I think it's just it's still a proposal. Who knows how long that's gonna take? I'm actually more in favor of I2P because I'm wondering if it's decentralization in nature and the fact that everyone is a router somewhat solves. I think it's more decentralized from my perception. Um, so I think that it solves. Obviously, it has its own security issues and they outline it, but I think it is more decentralized. I think it's good though. I think Rust is something that is needed. Which NTPD client do you want to do? Imagine running Alpine just from RAM all the time. God, that'd be a blazingly fast system. Interesting. No mirror found. Huh. I wonder. Hmm. Skip. Set up user. No. Huh. Caching distance call. No disk available. Try boot media. So, No space on device. No space on device. Interesting. It doesn't give me. I don't know, man. I feel like buying gold in the forest, it might be the ultimate investment after all. Yeah, I mean, it's weird. It might be. It might be like a good like investment in perspective, but I don't know. It's weird. All this is starting, but there is no internet connection. See that? Huh. Interesting. Wonder what I'm missing. W get bad address, mirrors Alpine don't so mirrors find. I wonder if I have to manually set up, but I'm reading the docs. It doesn't say anything about that. Yeah, do you want to manually set it? Yes, and no. Default uses DHCP. Which configuration internet access is? Which one do you initialize or done? Etho, done. Network, step network connection, internet. The interface is Etho when the device depends on the hardware. Maybe I should do this in Zen or something like QMEI. Sorry, guys, I cannot read. You are probably talking about. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to myself. But I will install Alpine the next time I slap in here, which is okay, by the way. I'll probably come. I am going to take a short, very, very, very short hiatus. So I hope people come and watch more videos, read the blog, join the Discord, join the Matrix server, join the XMPP server, subscribe to me, you know, everywhere else besides YouTube because fuck them. And I appreciate everyone always stopping by and saying hi. Hit the link, the link tree. It has all the links to my social. I will be working on something in the meantime. Maybe posting a couple short form shorts so that YouTube doesn't think that I abandoned or, you know, lost the plot, because they punish you for it taking any time to yourself. Remember, always you have to have the high retention, the high goon rate. I will be deep diving more into Alpine, which is a very interesting Linux distro. Very nice, very base, very cool. And then I will see you guys most likely in a couple days, maybe 4 or 5. I will not be streaming until then, and I hope you all have a good night.